Alright, Schlockmeister fans, another anthology here. This is an early one from the 60s. It's called Tales of Terror, Vincent Price. Let's watch. Our first story is titled Morella. A woman's returning home to her father's estate after 20-some years.
I have to get back to Boston.
Oh, yes. Well, leave the trunk here then, will you please?
Who are you?
Father's not too happy to see her. Doesn't even know who she is, actually.
Father?
What?
It's Lenora, Father. I came to see you.
Very well, now you've seen me. Are you content?
That's all? That's all you have to say to me after 26 years of separation?
He blames her for the death of his wife.
Morella, my beloved wife. Your murderer has returned.
In fact, he has Mom. It's still there.
Get away from her.
Father, has she been lying here all these years?
When she died, I died with her. All that remained of me was this walking corpse, this so alive. To die just a few months after giving birth, she couldn't accept it. I hate you.
But she's not well either.
You're ill.
I have a few months left to live. We're both dead now, Father.
She was dead.
Why did you not bury her?
I did, but I could not leave her there. I could not.
But they decide to kiss and make up.
You've come home at last.
At last.
Well, it appears the ghost of Morella, Mom, is up and around. Dad goes to check on her and finds her dead. But then look at this. That's Morella.
Where's Lenora? What have you done to her?
Years I waited to return. All these years I've waited to avenge myself.
Well, she attacks Vincent Price as the fire starts to rage, which engulfs the entire house. Which takes us to our next story. Peter Lorre plays Montresor.
Keep that beast away from me, or I'll kick his head in.
The Black Cat. He's broke and a drunk.
If you don't give me the money, I have to find it myself.
And he resorts to begging for money.
Sir, would you help a veteran of the Revolutionary War? Out of my way.
He wanders into a wine tasting.
None other than Mr. Fortunato Lucrezi himself. World today.
He challenges him to a wine tasting contest.
That's nonsense. I can tell the taste of any wine just as well as you can.
Made a most grave and serious accusation.
An accusation which I'm prepared to follow up with action. That is, if you care to take the risk.
So they have their competition, and they're both very good at it.
It's very good. Correct.
Vincent scolds him about the way he tastes.
Thus releasing the aroma. You do it your way and I do it my way.
Well, before the evening's through, they're becoming fast friends, and he takes him home to his wife. Of course, Montresor is quite a bit more drunk than Vincent Price. But after his wife lets him go out drinking several nights in a row, he gets a little suspicious, with good reason.
Until tomorrow night.
You've gone to bed.
Oh, yes, I was very tired.
Exerting yourself?
Exerting.
You lie! You dirty, faithless little trout! You lie! And how
Well, we don't see how that argument ends, but the next day he invites Vincent Price over.
Oh, we are enchanted to have you, sir. Most delighted, I assure you. Please stay.
And what is the other?
Watch your drink, Vincent.
Your death. Ask
He's going to wall him up in the basement, along with his wife. Sure enough, he follows through.
Nice professional job.
And not only that, he finally finds the stash of money that his wife has been hiding away from him. Today is a good day.
Eureka!
Then he has horrible nightmares. Including of them playing with his severed head. The cops come by to question him based on some comments he made at the bar.
Further, that you said something to the effect that your wife wouldn't need the money where she is.
As the cops search the basement, he hears voices.
We're right behind the wall. Right here.
Eventually, the police knock down the wall, find the bodies, and the cat. Which leads to our third story about hypnotism.
You are at peace, mind and body.
Well, you seem to be in good condition.
Seem to be, but I am. Oh, come now, admit the truth of it. Mesmerism works.
And as we all know, is dying of an incurable disease.
I wish you'd stop it.
Vain, vain. The issue must be acknowledged.
Mr. Valdemar has consented to be mesmerized in articulo mortis, which is to say...
At the point of death.
Oh, thank you.
Elliot, this experiment.
Do everything in your power to dissuade him from it, Ellie. I've no proof that it's dangerous, no proof whatever. Only sense that it might be.
He wants her to marry after he dies.
That following my death, you would marry our good Dr. James. No, please, my dear. Let me finish. Measure.
We get to the night where he's going to die.
You may proceed, Mr. Carmichael. I am dying. Please, do not wake me.
Do you so fear me? I have but released your husband from his pain once more. Would you have me do otherwise?
No.
Have been asleep, but now I am dead.
Valdemar, do you hear me?
I hear.
Tell me, where are you?
What place is this? I see only darkness.
I believe several months have passed now.
Give me peace. I do not wish for her to marry Dr. James. I wish for her to marry Mr. Carmichael.
No. However, I will make a bargain with you, Mr. Carmichael. I'll marry you upon the stipulation that you set my husband free.
as they struggle with each other. Guess who wakes up? Dr. Elliot comes and grabs her. And that's our film. What did you think of Tales of Terror? That was a movie that I taped. I think I rented it and copied it from someplace, or maybe I got it off cable, I'm not sure. Probably around 1994, 5, 6, I don't know. Maybe 97, I don't know. But anyway, I really like this movie. This is the earliest anthology that I'm aware of. I'm guessing there's probably more out there, but 1962 or 3 this thing came out, 1962. And it was a pretty good one. It's all 3 stories are based on Edgar Allan Poe works. We have the first story. Shit, what was the first story? Vincent Price was in all 3 of them. For some reason, I can't remember the first story, but the second story was the premature burial. The black. Oh yeah, Morella. That's right. The first story was the daughter who came to visit after 26 years or something, and finds Vincent Price. Her father doesn't really care for her because he blames her for the death of his wife, whose corpse he keeps in the upstairs bedroom. That ends badly, and everybody dies. The house burns down. Second story was Peter Lorre and Vincent Price again. Peter Lorre is this drunk, and he gets into a contest, a wine tasting contest with Vincent Price. He's very good at it, but in the process, Vincent Price takes him home and then basically seduces his wife. And Peter Lorre gets revenge by walling them all both up in his basement. And then cops come and find him, and because the cat was buried with them and was howling, and alerted them to where the bodies were. And then, of course, the last story, which I just saw, was something about Voldemort. I'm not sure what that story is called. The Case of M. Voldemort. Vincent Price was an old guy about to die. He agreed to be hypnotized or mesmerized right at the point of death, and the doctor who did it put him in some sort of weird trance where he could still communicate in some way even after he was dead. The body didn't really decay after several months. The guy really just wanted to marry his now widow, and that ended poorly too. The body came to life, did Vincent Price, and killed the doctor, and then turned into this green ooze or something like that. Anyway, that's the story, and I gotta say, yeah, I really, really like this movie. Peter Lorre is always a cool actor, as is Vincent Price, and this was just a fun film. I'm surprised this one doesn't get more recognition out there. It really is good. It's early anthology. We had a lot of these things in the 80s and 70s, and the Amicus movies. Amicus people made a bunch of them, but this is really well done, and one of the first, if not the first. I don't know. I don't know of any other ones that are prior to this, but I'm sure they're out there, and if you know of them, tell me about it. So anyway, that's it. Tales of Terror. You can get this DVD pretty cheap. I'll leave a link on Amazon down below if you're looking for it, and you should go get it. It's a cool one. Check it out. Leave some comments. Tales of Terror. Watch it. Bye.